Hi friends, I want to show you something. I have never done this before, but I've heard of people doing it. I've not had this problem. Well, I kind of have, but it's resolved itself. So the problem I had was this LED, this complex fluorescence bulb from my lighting was burnt out. So I have these ones, but they're kind of small for the big slots that I have up there. They fit better in these small ones I have in the corner, but I wanted to go with LEDs. So I purchased these LEDs at Walmart for, I don't know, 10 bucks or so. And I had my daughter use a little stepladder here and get up there and screw it in. And when she got it screwed in, we couldn't get it out and it wasn't working. And it was in there so tight. So I took a rubber glove and I put pressure on the edges, around the edges, and it took me some good tries because it was in there wedged so tightly. And I've had that problem in the past, and I think maybe I've done this before, but not anytime recently. Most of my bulbs are complex fluorescent and last for a lot of years. So what happened was these bulb holders here, the socket, there's a little metal thing right at the bottom, a little metal flap, kind of like in a battery, where you put the batteries in a flashlight. Sorry, I'm having a brain freeze today. Where you put the batteries in a flashlight, and it has a little metal piece that sticks up and contacts with the back of the screw-in piece on the light bulb. But what happens is, over time it gets pushed in, and with that, you have to screw the bulb in further and further and further and further in order to get contact. So what happened in one of these bulbs, I'm making a video, is that the little metal contact part got squished down so much that we had to screw the bulb in so much that it got stuck. So once I used the rubber glove, any kind of rubber glove will do, anything that will help you get a gripper on it will help you get it out. And then once you get it out, before you put the new one in, you're going to have the same problem with the new one unless you do this. You get a bar of soap, and you rub the screw-in part on the soap just to give it a little bit of lubricant. And then, you know, you're going to blow it off. Just blow it off and make sure it's clean, but it will just make it a little bit smoother to go in. And then what you're going to do is turn the power off to the socket and take a rubber pencil. Look, it's a pencil, so it's wood. It won't conduct metal. It also has a rubber gripper on it, and it has a long rubber eraser. So you're going to want to turn the power off, get the eraser, and grab that little metal piece right inside and pull and get it caught on the little metal ridges and pull it out a little bit. When they've been screwed in too far, they get squished down, and you have to do this with batteries, with flashlights sometimes, to have the battery contact it. You can reach in, but I wouldn't reach in with it screwed in. This is just this one's not plugged into the power, but so I use the end of the eraser to grasp it with the metal prongs, the ridges there, and then pull it out. And you can pull it out. And then when you screw the bulb in, it doesn't have to screw in as far because this being up further gives it more contact, and you don't have to wedge the bulb in there. But once a bulb has been wedged in there, you're going to have to pull that out a little bit in order to get the contact you need. So the light fixture worked just great. The LEDs worked just great. But any bulb I screwed in after it had been compressed would not work. They couldn't reach that little metal flange or whatever that is there. Metal piece. So that's just an easy way to fix a problem. If you have a light bulb that gets stuck in the socket or gets tight and then the socket starts to spin, you want to make sure that it's not so tight. You don't want to tighten it down where it's going to push that metal piece down and get stuck again. So that was just an easy way to fix a problem with the light bulb. When the socket isn't necessarily bad and doesn't need to be replaced, it just needs to have that little metal piece pulled out. So thanks for watching. Check out my blog for pictures and more description. I suggest going with the LEDs. They have all different types of dimmable and not dimmable, and I wanted one that were a little bit brighter because I have them lighting up the pictures on my wall. So I wanted ones that were a little bit stronger power, but they have them all different strengths, and they're pretty cheap and inexpensive. They have up to 4 packs, I think. So anyway, Check them out. Walmart has them. I'm sure Home Depot and all the other places have them, but I was just happening to buy big buying groceries anyway, so that's why I got the Great Value brand. So thanks for watching and have a blessed day.